Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you are coming back, thank you so much for returning. If you are new to my channel, my name is Melinda and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. My username on those platforms, including Instagram, where you can come and say hi, is Tailored and Teal. Today I have a what sold video. These are sales from July 16th through July 31st. And as always, I have my little handy dandy cheat sheet. It's very technical here. But I had a total of 44 sales for these 2 weeks, and it was pretty decent actually. So as always, we're going to start on Mercari. So Mercari had 4 sales. I had a Talbot's purple leopard print pencil skirt. It sold for $19. Then I had an Eclipse Terra panel, curtain panel. This was just one panel. Random, I know. It came in a liquidation lot of customer returns. Thankfully, this is the last curtain panel that I have from that liquidation lot, and I no longer have to worry about it because they were heavy and there was usually only one panel, so it was kind of a pain to deal with. So they are gone, and that sold for $7. Then there was a MyBat, M-Y-B-A-T, that's the brand name. Tough Samsung Galaxy 10 case. So this was in the color red. This actually came from a ThredUp fun box, which I did not film because I just didn't think that there was enough items in it to make a lengthy video. But you'll see within these sales that I actually probably made my money back, if not made more. So this is one item from it, and it sold for $10. And then there was another item from the fun box, and it sold for $9, and it was a pair of iPhone earpods or earbuds, whatever they call them. And they were from like older iPhone models, like the ones with the auxiliary cord, never used, never opened. And again, they sold for $9. So total sales on Mercari was $45, 10% of the fees, so that's $4.50 I paid in fees, giving me a total of $40.50 with an average sales price of $11.25. Moving on to Poshmark. I had 10 sales on Poshmark. And if you watch any of my previous videos, you know that my laptop is over here in front of me. This is where my desk is, so I will do my best to talk to the phone, but if I'm looking this way, that's why. All right, so first up on Poshmark was an Ann Taylor Loft floral black and white scoop neck tank top. I've had this listed for quite a while, so I sent someone an offer for $12 and they accepted. Next is a new with tags Goodfellow hat. So this was something that I received in a Mercari lot that I purchased from someone. I did not make a ton of money off of this. It's a Target brand, but it had a cool saying. It said "Adventure awaits," and it sold for $9. Next is an Athleta tie-dye purple drawstring ruched sides swim top. It had a racer back. It was, I said it was a tankini top because it's longer and there were no bottoms, and it sold for $14. Next was a new with tags Alfani ribbed jumpsuit. So this item was from a liquidation lot that I received from bulk.com, mostly Macy's or like not JCPenney, but mostly Macy's brands, department stores, things like that. This was a size extra large, and someone sent me an offer for $20, which I very quickly accepted. I was very excited for that flip, because a lot of these items don't retail for a lot, so I won't be making a ton of profit off of it, but an item is an item and I need to list every day, so. Next is a Nanette Lepore Empress rib knit sweater dress. It had a really cute peplum waist, a little tie there. It was completely sweater knit material. I did go back and forth with the customer on this item. I had it listed for $60 and we kept going back and forth, and I finally settled on $35. And then I had a case opened on it because there was issues with pilling. That's what the customer said. They sent a picture, which I didn't see any pilling in the picture, and it was blurry. And my listing even said that there was minimal pilling on the item. So Poshmark asked her to provide more pictures. She never did. She ended up dropping the case 2 days later, and my funds were released. This is only my second case that I've had open on Poshmark, and the first case was an error that I made. An item had a stain on it that I knew had a stain on it that I sent to the customer and said, if you're not happy, please open up a case. I completely understand. But this one was just out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it, but it turned out okay. Next is a pair of Decree Light Wash Distressed Jeans. These came in a thread-up denim rescue box, and they were pretty worn, so I sent an offer for $6, and the person came back and said, can you do discounted shipping? And I said, unfortunately, I can't. $6 is the lowest that I can go with no other discounts at all. So thankfully, they did accept it, and off it went. Next up is a Zara Trafalook, not sure how you say that, embroidered mini skirt. It had lace-up details on the sides, and it sold for $22. So the next and last two sales were from the ThredUp Fun Box that I received. So the first is a New with Tags Wedding Star David's Bridal Lace Robe. It sold for full asking price of $20. And then the next thing was a Kate Spade Teal Polka Dot Bifold Wallet. This did have some markings on the outside of it, just from wear, I think, but the inside was surprisingly really clean. So I'm not sure what happened. There was no like snags or anything to it. So I sent someone an offer for $17 and they accepted. All right, so on my 10 Poshmark sales, I made $195 in sales. There were $42.60 in fees. I gave no shipping discounts this time, and that gives me a total of $152.40 and an average sales price of $19.50. Moving on to eBay. eBay, I had 30 sales. Yes, I just double checked. It's 30 sales. All right, so first up is a J. Crew Factory men's graphic t-shirt. It sold for $14. Next up is a Gap Factory purple roll tab sleeve blouse. This was from my own personal closet. I bought it at the factory outlet. I didn't like how it fit, and it sat in my closet for 8+ years. But it sold for $10, so off it went. Next was a Michael Kors black draped V-neck. It had zipper details blouse. It was like the stretchy, really stretchy, bouncy knit, and it sold for $15. That came out of a ThredUp mixed item box. Next up, another ThredUp rescue box. This was from a shoe box. This was a Croft & Barrow black laser cut flats. They had no size on them. However, I wear about a size 7.5 to 8, so I tried them on and they fit me perfectly. I would have kept them, but I don't wear flats. So I put them up on auction for $4.99 just because I wasn't 100% sure of the size exactly, especially like with the width and everything. So the auction actually ended, and a customer or a watcher reached out to me and said, I'm so sorry I missed the end of the auction. I was watching it, but I meant to bid on it and I just forgot. So she asked if she could buy it for $4.99. So I just changed it to buy it now, and she bought it. So I think I made a little bit of money on the shipping, but I really didn't make much money off of it at all. But that's okay, because it was either I donate it or I try to recoup my money back a little bit. Next is an Ann Taylor navy blue mixed media roll tab blouse, size medium. This was in another mixed item box from ThredUp, and it sold for $15. My mom had a collection of big boy items, and if you've been watching these what sold videos lately, you know that a lot of these items have sold. Well, this was one of the big ticket items that I was just waiting for the right person to buy, and finally they did. So it was a lot of 3 cigarette lighters made in France. One of them still worked and had a little bit of lighter fluid in it, and the other 2 were rusted. Not rusted, but like the mechanism wouldn't work. But someone sent me an offer for $45, and I very quickly accepted. Next is an American Rag 3/4 sleeve geometric print top. This was a bad pickup. I will not be picking up this brand again. I think I just sold another item of this brand recently, and then I have one more item in my closet store, and no. I will not be picking up this brand anymore. It doesn't do well. It doesn't have a lot of traction. I'm not saying it won't work for you, because I think that their stuff is adorable. It just doesn't work for me. So I had this on auction and it sold for $2.99, listed for over a year. Next is a pair of Nuitag Style & Co. mid-rise pull-on stretch denim. These are wide leg and cropped, size 18. They were from my bulk liquidation lot and they sold for $17.99. Next is a Gap Original Long and Lean Straight Wash jeans. These were size 12 long and they sold for $10. I accepted a low offer because they were pretty worn and they came in a thread up denim rescue box, so they were pretty low cost. Next is a Nuitag Halogen Black Pencil straight career skirt, size 14, and it sold for $12. So this next sale was interesting. So the same customer purchased 2 porcelain dolls that I have that came from my uncle's collection that was just literally sitting in a closet for years. So she purchased a new in box Franklin Mint Morton Salt Girl for $29.99. And she also purchased the Franklin Mint Heirloom Armor Girl porcelain doll. Thankfully, I was able to find a box big enough for them both to fit in, and it cost me $51.36 to send out this big box, and it did go out via USPS. I always forget to check FedEx for my heavier items, but I will remember to do that next time. So off the dolls went. Next, we have a woven Southwest Aztec boho belt. It was faux leather, but it did have woven fabric on it. And it sold for $12 and it went to Canada. Then there was a Nuitag Karen Scott watercolor elbow length sleeve blouse. I honestly didn't think that this would sell at all. It came in my liquidation lot, but it was a size 3X, which I think that had a lot going for it. So that sold for $12. Then my managed payments on eBay kicked in. And let me tell you, it's good stuff. It's easier to track all of your fees because previously you had to track both PayPal and eBay fees, but now it's just all in one eBay fee. And I haven't really noticed it going up any more than what it normally would be between the two of them, so that's good. I know that they are phasing out managed payments through eBay, so if you haven't gotten it yet, don't worry, you will. Eventually it'll come out for you too. So my first sale for the managed payments was a Lucky Brand top, size small, and it sold for $8. I would have liked to have gotten more, but it's been listed for quite a while, so I was happy to see it go and make a little bit of money off of it. Next up was an exciting sale. It was a Nuitag Ralph Lauren Mariah cotton tiered maxi skirt. So this was a size 1X. It was a lot of fabric, like I think over a pound of fabric, but it was, perfect for summer and even fall because it's a heavier knit, and it sold for full asking price of $49.99. And this came out of a liquidation lot that I purchased from bulk. Next is a Lululemon Athletica black wet dry tank top. This did not have a size dot in it, at least not from what I could see. And so I said that it was about an extra small to a small, and it sold for full asking price of $27.99. This next item I have included in my calculations. However, I just realized that the customer is asking to return it. Okay, I'm probably going to butcher this, but it's a Slazenger. Slazenger. Has a little it's a little animal logo. I forget exactly what it is, but I'll show you on the screen here. So it's a gray athletic skirt, size 14. The customer said it just doesn't fit, so they will be returning it to me. However, I don't issue a refund to the customer until they return it. I do offer returns, but the customer has to pay for the return shipping. Next is a pair of Nuitag Karen Scott Lisa Comfort Waist Pull-On Shorts, size 3X. Again, I didn't expect these to sell, but they sold pretty quickly, and they sold for full asking price of $19.99. Then we have a Rock & Republic men's button-down shirt. This is one of the earliest items that I thrifted. I paid way too much money for it. I thought Rock & Republic was a really cool brand, cool shirt. I've relisted this. I had it on auction a few weeks ago. No one wanted to purchase it. I relisted it and it sold for full asking price of $17.99. So you just never know when your items are going to sell and what is going to sell. That's what I like about eBay. Then we have a Hollister tropical leaf print halter neck fit and flare dress. This was a size small and it sold for $18.99. Then there was a Talbot's The Weekend chino floral pants. This was like a cream color with a corally, orangey floral print to it. Really pretty. It did have some flaws. It had a little bit of staining on the leg and it sold for $15.99. Next was a Pixie by Petra translucent quick fix makeup powder. This was from a bulk liquidation lot of Health and Beauty. It's been listed forever. I took a very low offer for $6. Then we have an Avon Hawaiian print tankini. So this was the tank top and then the skirt underneath it. And this was from my mom, actually. She just didn't want to wear it anymore. She barely wore it to begin with, and it sold for $13.50. Next is a J by J Crew yellow eyelet shirt dress. This was super, super pretty, super bright, perfect for spring, and it sold for $25. Next is a Charlotte Russe faux suede T-strap nude platform wedge shoes. These had some issues to them. So I received them in a Mercari lot that I purchased that was not great. A lot of the things were damaged or stained. And I put these up for, I think it was like $12.99 or something. And someone purchased them for $10.39, which was a 20% off promotion that I was running. So someone purchased it and off they went. Then we have a pair of Mavi jean shorts. They had rolled cuffs, really nice condition, size 31. They sold for $14.39. That was in one of my denim rescue boxes. And then the last two sales, we have our men's Banana Republic 100% cotton gray shorts, size 33. They sold for $15. And then the last thing, which was a really cool find, was a brass round belly dance dangle bohemian elastic waist belt. I put all of the keywords that I could possibly think of for this thing. But it would have been a really cool belly dancer belt, I think. And it sold for $14.75. All right, so for my eBay sales, I made $509.91 in sales. Fees were $52.32, giving me a profit of $457.59. So for my total sales of 44 items, I made $749.91. There were $99.42 in fees, giving me a profit of $650.49. I am giving you my cost per good. So these are all of everything that I paid for my items that sold. A lot of them were free to me, so keep that in mind. So my cost of goods was $150.82, giving me a grand net profit of $499.67. And my average cost of goods for the items sold were $3.43, which is right on par with what I like. So it was a good month. July was surprisingly a good month. August, it's now the 4th day into August and it's been okay. I've had some sales here and there, but a lot of my old items are selling, which I'm always thankful for. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you liked what you watched, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me know what you want to watch in future videos. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I do put out reselling content. Mostly it's been about ThredUp, mostly because I just haven't been back to my thrift stores yet. So I'm trying to monopolize online shopping and online sourcing, but I do put out videos once a week. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.